Hello, everyone. Jenny here, and we're talking about Thrive Together NDIS business event, which is taking place on the 29th of April. Can't wait to have you there. It's taking place in Melbourne and really looking forward to bring the NDIS sector together. So whether you're an NDIS provider, looking to become an NDIS provider, working somewhere in the space, you're a service provider to the NDIS sector, please come. It's all about connecting, collaborating. We know that to get the best outcome for participants, we need to be working together and ensuring that the services are really aligned and supporting needs. So I'm really super excited. I'm here with Max from Trident Commercial Finance. Welcome, Max.
Thank you, Jenny.
Now, really excited to have you involved in the event. I know you work with a lot of providers and add a huge amount of value. Can you tell us a little bit about Trident and what you do?
Certainly. So Trident Commercial Finance, we specialise in asset and commercial finance. So mainly asset finance. We don't do mortgages. So we do asset finance and provide a service to businesses, whether they be small or large. We provide a service that is much more than just a transaction. We like to work with them and continue to work with them right through the process from start to finish.
So can I ask you, you talk about asset finance. Let's talk about NDIS specific. What kind of assets are we talking about?
So with a lot of NDIS clients that we've done a lot of different vehicles for them. So commuter bus we did for one of them, which was a 14-seater. And that was, again, we find the car for them as well.
Wow.
So they don't have to worry about that. We'll find the car. So we found them a 14-seater commuter bus, which is exactly what they needed for them. We also did a fleet of different vehicles, which was 8 vehicles. They all wanted them in a specific colour, which was a blue, which is to match their logo. We actually found the cars throughout Victoria and got them all together. So they could get them as well. They didn't have to search for them, nothing. We find all that for them, so they don't have to worry about it.
Wow. So vehicles, what else?
So it's everything that they use. It doesn't matter what it is. So in the NDIS space, it can be cash flow incentive as well if they need it just to help, because I know the wages get a bit hefty in that area at some stages. We can do cash flow for them. Any asset whatsoever, if it's for business use, we can absolutely do anything that they need as well. It doesn't have to be, it can be a truck, it can be anything they need in the office, it can be computers, it can be absolutely everything. We do it all.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Can you give us an example of how you work with a client? Because I know, there are a lot of finance companies that are very kind of transactional. So they'll come, you say, I need a car. They say, okay, and off you go.
Yep.
I know you're really focused on relationships and you've built the whole business on relationships. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
100%. So we worked with a client who had only been 6 months in business. This is just to give an example. They come to me through a referral from a bookkeeper. I spoke to the client first of all and gave him a little bit of guidance on what they wanted to do. They were doing very, very well in a business. And I just wanted to guide them on what we were going to do and what we thought would be the right way to go. So after having a chat to him, they find out he wanted a specific vehicle, but after we spoke, I didn't think that was what he needed at the time. So we ended up getting a larger vehicle to be able to hold 7 people. So that he could take NDIS participants around. So we spoke about that. 6 months in business, banks didn't want to touch him. We're happy to work with it because we know banks that will. So, and that was the exciting part of that. That person now has referred to us a lot of clients, but also done about 11 transactions through us as well. And we still contact each other probably once a week just to make sure everything's going okay. And that's the difference between Trident and a lot of other companies, is that we will make sure you're okay. And if you need anything, you can call me anytime and I will take your calls. There's a lot of them call me on a Saturday or Sunday, not a problem for me at all.
Max, you are known as the go-to person for many, for anything and everything, because you have such a strong network of all sorts of amazing and interesting people. What excites you most about being involved in this upcoming NDIS event?
Oh, it's exciting for it's exciting for the NDIS participants to the companies to actually see different angles of people who can help them in whatever they need. So obviously there's a lot of great companies coming on board for this, and for them to actually see that, hey, this doesn't have to be this hard. We've got the people surrounding us that can help us with whatever we need. That's what I'm excited about, is to work with other companies to make sure that these guys get the best that they can out of their business.
Oh, I love it. So excited to have you there, Max. And cannot wait for the event. If you haven't registered yet, please jump on the link and book, and we will see you there.
Thanks, Jen.